to Esther's Laguna Woods show, where every guest matters. Today we have a very special guest. She is known as the funny lady of Laguna Woods, and her name is Joey Sims. Hi, Joey.
Hi, Esther. How are you?
Very good.
Good.
So you're known as the funny lady of Laguna Woods. Why?
Because I'm very funny, and I've been doing comedy for 20 years. That's why. I am president of the comedy club. I've done that for 15 years. 16, I think. Hard
Yeah.
I came here 20 years ago. I was only 39 when I came. I got a divorce and I left him for religious reasons. He thought he was God and I didn't. Anyway, I came here for the Love Boat. I felt like I got the prune barge instead. And I came here for birth control because I already raised one grandkid and I didn't want another one to raise. So, we used to go to Polly's for dinner. You know Polly's?
Yes.
20 years ago, we'd get a sodium bacon, low sodium bacon, eggless eggs, and a chest x-ray for $3.95. Well, I finally got a date. I met a guy over there and I brought him home to my Italian villa. That's a villa an Italian lives in.
Yeah.
And I mixed him a drink and right off the bat, he put his teeth in it.
Oh, no.
Then I asked him if he would excuse me while I slipped into something more comfortable. I was only gone a few moments, and when I got back, he slipped into coma.
So this is what your first experiences, huh?
That's right. And then I was invited to a real ritzy dinner party, and I was very excited. And I met a French ambassador, and he kissed me on both cheeks. But I was embarrassed at the time because I was tying my shoes. Another guy there was the creator of the miniskirt. His name was Seymour Heine.
Seymour Heine, huh?
Seymour Heine, yeah. And then I met a guy who wanted to buy McCormick Mortuary and call it Jump in the Box. So they wouldn't do that one. So finally he wanted to buy the mortuary and call it Clubhouse 8.
Clubhouse 8. You have a laugh for
how are you doing with the virus? How do you feel about staying home all the time, Esther?
I love it.
You really?
I love it, yeah.
Well, your husband's got to have something special going because I sure.
I got a good one.
I guess so. Yeah, you do.
So you accomplished so much. I mean, you started so many clubs.
Yeah, I just never stopped moving, and that's why this is killing me.
Yeah. So what are you doing these days?
Well, first of all, I'm trying to go through 21 years of papers and get everything prepared for me to pass on. But that's really hard to do all that. And it's like going down memory lane, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But that fire got me concerned. And I figured I'd better get things in order because I'm very talented, but I don't have things in order.
All the geniuses don't have things in order.
Yeah, is that it? Okay. I'll take that. Then I got some stories about the coronavirus too. You want You want to hear? Oh, you know what? We were going to talk about the clubs. Yeah. When I first came here, I helped Jim Schaefer start TGIF.
Yeah.
I taught line dancing there for almost 2 years. I was vice president and I hired the orchestras and that was just a great club. And it still is a great club. I just want them to remember that I was there. You know what I mean?
You're the one that started it.
Well,
with
Jim
them.
Schaefer started it. I was vice president, but I did a heck of a lot of work in there, I'll tell you. And line dancing was great because there wasn't, we're 8 women to every 2 men. It makes it tough to get a dance partner. You know what I mean?
So they
That's
took
not a joke, Esther. That's a true story. Unless it's changed now, maybe because of the baby boomers, but that's how it used to be, 8 to 2.
really.
And their idea of dressing formal was tying their shoes. And I came from a designer store. I had a designer store in Laguna Niguel for 17 years. This was it. It was an award-winning store.
Yeah, I can see. Wow.
Yeah. And I told you I bought a house in Laguna Niguel for $17,500. That's a great story.
You mean 17,500?
That's right. That's right.
How much is it worth now?
1964. Now it's worth over $1 million.
No, you shouldn't have sold it.
No, I shouldn't have, but I wanted to get over here to the Love Boat. Remember? And I did all the Miss Laguna Niguel beauty pageants.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
My daughter's Miss Teen California. I put her in the beauty pageant.
I see where she's getting the beauty from. Her
Oh,
beauty.
thank you, Esther. This was a tea the girls gave me.
Wow, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did it in Monarch Bay. You know where Monarch Bay is?
I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's at the end of Crown Valley, and there's a big beach club and a nice beach. That's where we did it. And then, when I became president of a comedy club, they had about 15 people. And when we quit last February, we had 450.
I know. I always came to your club.
It was a great club.
You were dancing in the beginning, singing.
Yeah, I sang with some big bands when I was younger. That was great fun. But the comedy club was my dream, and the comedians that I hired were terrific. They were from cruise ships in Las Vegas, and they came for a pittance of what they were used to being paid because they loved the audience.
Yeah.
I loved the audience too. They were the best.
You had some big names.
Yeah, hopefully we get back.
Yes.
They were talking like March, but now I don't know.
Really?
Hmm?
Really? They thought they're going to open up in March?
That's what the talk was a few months ago, but who knows now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I wish they would do is open up the patio of the clubhouse 3 and let us have like an outdoor theater.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
That would be great. And that wouldn't cost very much compared to having inside jobs,
Yeah, inside jobs, huh?
Yeah, right. And then what I was going to show you, I have the greatest publicity guy. His name is Bill Tilley. Do you know him?
No.
He's also the president of the Macintosh Club. So all these years when he would take pictures of me, I would say to him, Bill, I want you to show me the pictures before you publish them.
Yeah.
I want to select them. And he'd say, well, you're not 40. Yeah, you're not 40 years old. And I would say, yes, I know that, but I still want you to show me this picture.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's funny. You put my face on it. So he said, now, you like that one? I said, oh, I love that one. So, yeah.
So now you're doing a lot of Zoom stuff?
Yeah, I do 3 things a week with my church. I go to Saddleback Church and I love it. And I was doing a meditation class, but I just can't meditate. I don't know how.
You don't have the patience, huh?
No, I can't do it fast enough. That's why. And And then I was doing a brain class. That's
Yes,
put by Florence Sylvester, because as you get older, your memory kind of, like, I bought myself a GPS for seniors. Did you ever hear that?
a GPS for seniors.
For seniors, yeah, that helped. That tells you how to get somewhere, but better than that, it tells you why you're going there.
And it tells you from one room to another, you need a GPS.
That's right. In fact, that's part of my next set. I'm going to tell you about how I love to get dressed up, because I was a professional dresser also here.
Yeah.
So I get all dressed up. I'm going to put a little bit of wine in every room, and then I'm going to go bar hopping. You have to do what you can, right?
You have to do the best of what you have, huh?
Right.
So
go
are
ahead.
you planning to do some comedy classes through Zoom? You mentioned to me.
I'm thinking about it, and Tony Calabrese has the best comedy classes going. He's one of my buddies. You've seen him at the show. He works out of San Clemente, and he runs a Zoom comedy class.
Really?
I'm thinking about it because I think we're going to be here a couple more months. And it'd be fun because, like for $10 a class, I could have like 10 people on Zoom. If I ever learn to do Zoom, I can do it as like with you, but I don't know how to start it. You know what I mean? Can you?
I showed you a little bit before. Didn't I show you through Zoom how to do it?
Well, I know how to do Zoom as a guest.
Yeah.
Just don't know how to do Zoom to start it. So
to schedule.
I might call on you for that because I'm not very technical. Are you? I'm lucky if I can answer the phone. Yeah.
You have to get used to the new phones, huh?
Everything is different. I bought a 55-inch TV and now it's not working because it asked me all these questions and I don't know the answers. So I'm coming out tomorrow, but I'm older than you and technical stuff is very difficult.
Mm.
So
how is your dating?
See, you always want to know that.
I know, yeah.
I don't really date because I can't find anyone that I'm interested in. I have a lot of girlfriends, thank goodness, and I like men. I prefer men. But it's hard here. It's hard. And I think because I'm a comedian and I'm out there all the time, I'm a little scary to some of these guys. You know what I mean?
Last time I saw you was at the 19 Bar restaurant. You remember?
Yeah, I like it there.
Yeah.
I think it's a great place and we have fun there.
We had some drinks. It was fun.
Yeah, it's like a Cheers bar. It's wonderful for this community because even I had a Bible study of women, about 65 that met there. So he does a lot of good for the whole community. It's really great.
Somehow I always mention the 19 restaurant. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I do like it there, and the golfers are fun. Everybody feels safe there.
Some of them are happy, and some of them are not. The ones that are winning are happy. The ones that are losing in golf are not happy, huh?
Right. And I pick up different stuff at the bar there. I think it's funny.
Like what? Like what?
And I don't mean men, I mean jokes. I'm better at picking up jokes than I am men. But I heard this one guy say, huh?
Did you ever pick somebody up in the bar there?
No, I think that I'm just too particular, I don't know. And then you don't know which ones are married or which ones aren't. I got a story about that. This one guy says to his buddy, something about his best friend,
his wife.
And he said, well, why is he your best friend? And he says, because he took her. That one needs work. That's not the way it's supposed to go. But anyway, you hear a lot of gossip at that bar. It's fun.
Yeah, huh?
I
Yeah.
will give you a little bit about the coronavirus. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Are you know, it's amazing that we think that our only chances of surviving this thing is
Yeah.
dependent on other people's common sense. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and one day we'll be able to tell our great grandchildren how we survived the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. I wonder if we can freeze toilet paper. And you know, everybody's starting to act a little goofy. Like I saw this one lady and she was having this giant conversation with her cat. And
Yeah.
oh, silly. And then I came in the house and told my dog and we laughed for an hour.
So you start talking to your dog, huh?
Yeah. And my dog looks at me like, you see how hard it is to sit and stay, Mom? And he gets all excited when we go for walks. And you see why he bites, why he told me that's why he choose the furniture. This staying home is just getting too tough, right? But the virus, there's some good parts to it. Oh yeah, speaking of men, I get flirted with more with the mask on. Yeah, that's a positive right there. Also, this thing has done things that nothing else could. You know, it canceled all sports, shut down bars, and is keeping the husbands at home. But who decided that liquor stores were more important than beauty parlors? I mean, it's going to get ugly in here. All these women can't get haircuts or hair color. We all got short fingernails, long toenails, and some of us mustache. Yeah.
But you look good.
Thank you. I walk. I love to walk. And you got to walk at least a half hour a day.
So did you gain
but
weight?
Huh?
Did you gain weight or you lost weight?
I think that I've gained 2 pounds since I left Weight Watchers. I went to Weight Watchers and I was successful there, but they asked me to leave because I was buying other people's points. Yeah, and you know, people are just eating too much. Notice how people are gaining weight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some of them are even getting tan from the refrigerator lights. Yeah, the doctor says we really should wear a mask indoors. That not because we need it, but to keep us from eating. And think of the times that we wanted the weekend to last forever.
Yeah.
It is.
And now,
Long. In fact, I've seen all of Netflix. That's
really.
possible, but I've done it.
Anything good there?
I like things like Schitt's Creek and you know, I like the comedies. I watch too much news and that'll depress you, right?
Oh, yeah.
I did meet another guy though. He called me. He had me. I answered an ad that said, "Single man with toilet paper, looking for a single woman with hand sanitizer for good clean fun." Yeah, and that's about all I've got on the jokes. We'll talk, and I'll make new ones if you want to. Now, why are you so happy staying home? You look really good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I like to stay home, you know. I like to stay home.
You don't miss going to the dances and the parties?
Yes, I do. I do. But, you know, they still have dances on Fridays. near Clubhouse too.
Yeah, but that's gone now too.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything's gone. Yeah.
I know.
So I just hope we get through this Christmas and it gets better.
Yes.
I miss my family. I have a 16-year-old granddaughter that I'm crazy about. She asked me the other day, Nana, how are you? I almost fell down dead. She never asked me how I am. And I said, I'm starting to feel old. And she laughed so hard. And I said, why are you laughing? And she said, you're just starting.
I love you from far. Don't come over, huh?
Well, yeah, because they're not being very good. She runs around in a gang of girls, and my grandson's 18, and they just stopped football 2 days ago. He's ready to commit suicide. He can't make it without football. Plus, he's supposed to go to college, and everything is on hold for the kids.
So what are the good things or the bad things about sitting home during the pandemic, do you think?
I don't like anything.
There's nothing good about it?
No, I don't think there's anything good about it. It's like we're killing time, and then we're going to be 84 or 85, and then we're going to get 5 extra months in the old folks' home. I think it's tough on older people to have to stay home like this because our younger families kind of have their own life. You know what I mean? So I had a group that met under the tree. I live on the golf course.
Yeah.
At the comedy club pub. But pretty soon we were so eaten up by those mosquitoes, we couldn't stay out.
Oh, so you should wear long pants and long sleeves.
It didn't help. They just went wherever they wanted and they wanted. That's how it was,
Through the pants.
What?
So are you cooking more?
Well, I'm a cook anyway. I always advertise at the comedy club that I'm single and I got 2 new knees and I drive at night and I'm a pretty good cook. But it hasn't helped too much, that announcement.
So you take a
but
lot.
I do cook, and they say our budgets are so different now. We spend no money for gas.
Yeah.
We spend no money for clothes, but we spend about $1,000 a month for food and wine.
We only buy food now. We don't need
you
clothes.
gotta buy food, and especially now we can't even get we just gonna get takeout. But I love going to 19 and BJ's and dining outside. That was great fun. Did you guys dine outside much?
No, I cook a little bit, and we go to the 19 restaurant.
Yeah. The patio there was great fun.
Yes, I love it. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have dinner with a glass of wine. Oh, nice.
Oh, right.
Together. Let's see.
So you've been on this show quite a while. How long have you been on this show?
Almost 6 years. 5.5, 6 years. I started with you. Do you remember?
Yes.
Video club. You are one of my first guests.
Yes, I remember. Well, you've certainly had some interesting guests. I watch it all the time.
Yeah, thank you.
I watched it with the 102-year-old lady.
Yes, this was really something, huh?
Right. I'm glad you're going younger now. Which club do you miss the most?
Which club do I miss the most?
Mm-hmm.
The comedy club, of course.
Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, that was.
And the baby boomers and the rock and roll.
Yeah.
Which those are basically all the clubs that I belong to.
Right. Yeah.
And Chicago club too. And California club, I forgot. California. I love the California club.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to get back to it, don't we?
Oh, yes, we do. You know, we realize that people need people, you know.
Oh yeah, especially when we don't have a good husband. Not everybody does, you know. And I have girlfriends that are my age or older, a lot of them. And like I have one girlfriend lives on the third floor, and all she does is disinfect the elevator. Yeah, she does. Everybody here is afraid, you know, when you get older, and especially a lot of people have conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter says I'm going to make it to 100 because I really have nothing wrong with me, which is great.
Wow.
I'm
What's your
grateful for that.
secret? What's your secret?
I think my secret is being happy and being busy and exercising and getting
You know what?
getting the right kind of
Comedians,
nutrition.
you know what? Comedians live longer.
Yeah, because laughter is the best thing you can have going, and it makes life worth living. You have to enjoy laughter, and you know this comedy on Zoom is very difficult.
Really?
Some of my top comedians do Zoom. Well, you know who would have loved Zoom? My ex-husband. He could have muted me. He would have loved that. Oh.
we almost running out of time. Do you want to announce anything?
Well, I'm going to do a Zoom class in a couple of days, but it's with Meals on Wheels. You know, we gave a ton of money away to Meals on Wheels, and I'm going to do a Zoom class for the donors.
Wow, how nice.
Yeah, and that one's paid, Esther.
A paid gig, huh? A paid
Real
gig.
money, yeah, real money. Anyway, I think that that'll be.
I'm not going to ask you how much.
No, that's personal. But you know, that'll be able to be seen on YouTube, and you can see me on YouTube, Joey Sims Comedian. Judy Blando videoed most of those shows.
Okay, I have to wrap up.
Okay, it's been nice talking to you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Here. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching, and next time we'll have another interesting. Thank you. Bye.